Okay, so the first ones are just like the examples we did. Identify the dilation. That means, does it enlarge or reduce? This one reduces because there's the P prime, so that's where it ends up. And then the scale factor, it's either going to be 6/14 or 14/6. 6/14. And you don't need to reduce them. You can if you want. That would reduce to 3/7. So I'll give you a minute to do 9, and then we'll do 10 together.
Oh, we cocked it back. Listen. You should have seen this.
Okay, 10 and 11 are the same thing. Identify it, scale factor, but then they add on, you got to find the values of the variables x and y. Here it's x, y, and z. So this one, here's the original, here's the prime, so it's getting bigger. So it's an enlargement, so you can just put enlarge. The scale factor, again, you just got to find two corresponding pieces. I can't use 16 because I don't know x, I can't use that. 28/14, or 14/28. Since it's an enlargement, it's 28/14, which you could just put as 2. But again, it's not wrong if you put 28/14. Then, to find x and y, since it's a dilation that's proportional, which means you got to write proportions. X to 16 equals, follow that pattern, 14 to 28.
Well, can't you just put in the scale factor, like, you know, it's double the size? So like,
Yeah, you could.
you just divide by 2.
Divide by 2, yep. Since this is twice as big, you could just cut that in half. That would work too. Yeah.
So that just be E.
Huh?
Would that be E?
Yeah. So then here you could use the scale factor. Since this is twice as big as that, you could just cut it in half. Or you could write the proportion. Y to 32 equals 14 to 28. So 11 is the same thing. It's an easy one. Once you find x, it's the same as y. Do you really need to work to find z?
No, something like that.
Right. Okay, everyone get 11? Yeah? Hmm?
C isn't right in the middle. Is it?
No, but that's just got to be a mistake, because since these are both 8 and that's 10, there it's proportional, so the sides would be proportional also. Okay, when you get to 12 through 15, you don't need to draw anything, but you do got to find the coordinates of the image of the polygon. So you got to look here, you got to find what K prime, J prime, M prime, and L prime are. So if you look at the coordinates, this is 2 over 3 up. The scale factor is a half, so you just take each of these times a half. 1 and 1.5. 2 times a half is 1, 3 times a half is 1.5. L is 2 over 3 down, so take each of those times a half. That's L right here, so that would be 1 and negative 1.5. This is 5, 3, so half of 5 is 2.5. Half of 3 is 1.5. Oh, this is negative, sorry. So that's a negative 2.5. And this one's negative 5, negative 3. So it's negative 2.5 and negative 1.5. So you just take each coordinate times the scale factor. Remember, taking times a third is the same as dividing by 3.